Today on DC News Now, showers move out of the area this afternoon, and meteorologist Damon Matson is tracking a dry but warm weekend ahead.
A man shot inside a popular gym. How people feel about the ongoing violence in Prince George's County.
It's tough. It's tough, but it's hopeful.
A rattled family embraced by their community after two boys were caught in a devastating house fire. Their heartwarming story of support. Also, feds stepping in. How they are reshaping the recovery efforts after the devastating collapse of the Key Bridge in Baltimore. And a cross-state kidnapping unfolds in the DMV. The gripping details on the wild interstate pursuit.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Thank goodness it is Friday. Meteorologist Damon Matson joined us with the latest check on the forecast. Damon, the storms are gone, and the weekend is here.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. Thank goodness it's Friday. We're all definitely happy we're heading on toward the weekend, and happy that a lot of the active weather we saw yesterday has moved on. It got a little bit noisy out there last night across the DMV as we saw plenty of heavier rainfall, some thunderstorms working through, and it was all a part of this massive storm system that really is still nearby. It is spinning away, still with plenty of strength, back off toward Buffalo. The Great Lakes there is where the center of that storm system is. There are still several active flood warnings from all the rainfall across West Virginia and western Pennsylvania last night. And oh yeah, that's still some wraparound shower activity on the backside of this storm system that we could potentially see. But for the most part, as we go into the afternoon now, the bulk of the rainfall and certainly all of the thunderstorms have moved on. Look at that. We have been drying things out over the last few hours. Some steadier rain still crossing portions of northeastern Maryland about an hour ago, but even that rainfall is starting to head on out. But we are noticing a little bit of shower development as you head over toward the Shenandoah Valley, the Blue Ridge Mountains there, Front Royal, Luray. You're seeing a couple of light rain showers. And really, as we move along here, folks, that's going to be primarily what we experience here in the short term. We'll see a few showers here and there, but I think the bigger story we're going to be dealing with, you may have noticed it already, it is blustery out there today as we are dealing with occasional wind speeds of 20 to 30 miles per hour, and we could even have some stronger gusts up to 40, if not 45 miles an hour. So be ready for that blustery wind. We'll have a few showers, like I was mentioning, through the afternoon into the evening time, but any bit of that rainfall should come to an end by tonight. So the big question is, how long do these blustery winds stick around? Is it going to be a common theme this weekend? We'll have a full check of your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Developing now, Prince George's County Police are investigating a shooting at an LA Fitness in Glen Arden. This comes as the county is seeing a disturbing trend in gun violence. DC News Now's Jean Marisa Say is at the scene with the latest.
Many gym members here at the LA Fitness at Winmore Town Center were in shock when they learned a man was shot inside on the basketball court. Now, this is one of many violent incidents that we've seen so far in Prince George's County just this week.
I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
Many people who came to get their workout in early Friday morning at this LA Fitness in Woodmore Town Center were confused when the gym was not open. And that's because of a shooting that happened Thursday night. According to city officials, a dispute broke out involving two men and a woman at the basketball court inside the gym. Someone pulled the trigger and shot one of those men multiple times.
You don't do that in a place of business. You don't even do that on the streets.
Now, this has been a violent week in Prince George's County. On Thursday, there were two deadly shootings, one in Oxon Hill and another in Chilham. Then hours later, someone was shot at the Bolero in College Park. Also this week, two people were stabbed and killed. And adding on to the ongoing violence, two teens were arrested for shooting at a Prince George's County police officer this week. Luckily, the officer was not injured. Now, according to police data, as of last week, the county has seen a 32% increase in murders, but a 5% decrease in shootings compared to this time last year.
Now, people's first response sometimes is to escalate to a place of violence. And it's unfortunate. It makes me feel like there aren't many places around anymore where you can feel entirely safe, that you have to constantly keep your head on a swivel.
And Thursday night's shooting at the LA Fitness definitely had people on edge.
Start having security check the guys in the basketball court, or when people come in, check their bags. Basically, that's the only thing they probably can do.
Police say this is an ongoing investigation. Reporting in Glenarden, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Marie, thank you. Montgomery County is hiring teens to stop illegal alcohol sales. This is part of the county-wide compliance inspections on businesses. Well, the county's Alcohol and Beverage Service Division says that teens have to be between 18 and 19 years old to apply. These teens will work alongside police and ABS inspectors. They will be given a list of places to check, and they will have to attempt to buy an alcoholic drink. A business is caught trying to sell alcohol to a minor will be fined or lose their liquor license. And Loudoun County Board of Supervisors approved an application for a smaller data center on the Belmont Innovation Campus. The approval will allow the conversion of 111 acres of the site to more than 1 million square feet. The applicant agreed to instill environmental protections for the project. Right now in Virginia, 2 young boys fighting for their lives at Children's National. A day after a fire destroyed their Fairfax County home, the family's church community gathered to pray for a miracle after doctors shared devastating news. Max Marcella is in Gainesville with what we've learned.
There is no brain activity for either boy.
It's news that can make your heart drop. This family is going through a nightmare. The Bryce family home in Clifton caught fire on Wednesday. Their 2 youngest boys, Zach and William, airlifted to the hospital where they're fighting for their lives.
We find ourselves here tonight gathered to pray to the God who does miracles for literally guys for a miracle.
This church and its members doing what they can while doctors continue to do testing, prayer, support, compassion.
They're rolling in.
And giving. Donations are starting to pile up. Clothes, food, anything to help the family that lost so much.
We're there to cheer each other on the good times, but also lift each other up in the bad times.
An online fundraiser has already raised more than $70,000. That's no surprise to Josh Baird.
The outpouring of support for the Bryces is because of their support for so many families.
A family that helps so many now in need of help themselves.
Don't ignore the facts, but cling to the hope that we have. So it's tough, but it's hopeful still.
Our thanks to Max Marcella and the district. After years of planning and contention, Connecticut Avenue won't be getting bike lanes. Initial plans from DDOT had a protected bike lane on Connecticut Avenue as part of safety improvements, but Director Sharon Kirschbaum told the council Thursday they weren't moving forward with that plan. One thing that will happen is changing the current parking restrictions on the outer lanes during rush hour.
We're going to turn those primarily into parking lanes full time. Although as part of our safety effort, it means that we'll be doing bulb outs. So some of the curbs will extend out into it to help make safer pedestrian crossing.
Kirschbaum says they can keep delaying the safety improvements, and so for now, the bike lane network study and the safety improvement project are being looked at as 2 different parts. It's possible Connecticut Avenue could get a bike lane in the future, but not anytime soon. Prince George's County's Senior Rental Assistance Program is accepting applications now. It gives eligible seniors money to help cover renting costs. It's designed to help senior renters who have been in the county for at least 5 years. Your income must be below 40% of the area median to qualify. Grants can be worth up to $2,500. Well, Earth Day may be a few days away, but places all around the DMV are getting a head start. Tomorrow afternoon, Arlington is holding its annual Earth Fest at the Arlington Mill Community Center. It is free and registration is highly recommended. And looking ahead to next weekend, the Anacostia Watershed Society is holding its 39th Earth Day cleanup. Registration is open until April 16th. In Virginia, the city of Alexandria is calling all dog owners to bring their pets to Union Street for their citywide dog walk. And in Maryland, Dr. Jim Duke's Green Pharmacy Garden is holding its Community Earth Day on April 21st in Fulton. And there will have tea ceremonies and meditation sessions. Well, the National Cherry Blossom Festival is ending this weekend, and it's all closing out with the annual parade. The parade starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Constitution Avenue Northwest, and it will feature performers like the Sugar Hill Gang, the National Children's Chorus, and the Funky Bunch. Now, special guests are also flying in from the most magical place on earth. Mickey and Minnie Mouse and Princess Tiana will also be there. And the big event also means that there will be several traffic changes, road closures, and emergency parking. No parking will be in effect starting at 3 a.m. and it lasts until 4 p.m. Independence Avenue Southwest, Constitution Avenue Northwest, and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest will be impacted as well. You can check the D.C. website for the most up-to-date list of closures and pay close attention to the signs. Well, Montgomery County students will have a chance to get decked out for prom for free. It's all part of the Project Prom Dress giveaway hosted by Montgomery County Recreation. And any high school student with their school ID card can stop by, try on, and take home a free dress or suit. You can also get free shoes and accessories. Everything is donated by people in the community. The giveaway is tomorrow at 10 in the morning at the Rec Center in Burtonsville. Well, We Sail is holding its pop-up consignment event at the Kentland Community Center in Prince George's County. It allows parents and caregivers to find deals on children's clothes and items and sell things they no longer use. The sale takes place twice a year in the DMV. No registration is required, and the co-founders say it's a great way to get things for your kids while saving money.
It's a great way to meet up, sell your items in a safe environment. A great way to, supplement your income as well as shop on a budget.
Well, the last day of the sale is tomorrow, and if you miss out, the next pop-up is in Anne Arundel County in May.